And we are recording now, and I'm going to share my screen. Okay, so the first thing I wanted to go over for the people going to Summit, I'll do this really quick because I know not everyone's doing that, but this is the hotel that we will be staying at. I'm super, super duper amped because it connects to, which that's not really relevant. Oh, come on, give us more. But it connects to the convention center. So if you've been to the Indianapolis Summit before, you know that there's like the convention center, then there's also the Lucas Oil Stadium, but they're all really close. So this time we literally will not have to get in the car unless we just want to go get dinner somewhere one night. So that's exciting to me. And then, let's see, I'm just gonna click right out of that. I wanted to show you this website. And even if you're not going to Summit, I really encourage you to check this website out just so you can get a good look at what Summit is and what we do. But there's an agenda here that tells you exactly what to expect on those days. And there is also, let me check the name of it on my phone. There's an app called TBB Events. And once again, you're going to want to download this app even if you're not going to Summit, because it will keep you up to date on like all events. So for example, whenever I went on the cruise, I opened up this app and it said, which event are you attending? And I just clicked on the Anchors Away cruise and it gave me all the information. And then additionally for like Summit, now I'm clicking on the Summit event and it's giving me all the information for that. It gives me where the Shakeology bars are, where the local dining is, maps, the itinerary, who's getting recognized, where the core is, what the bag policy is. I mean, literally all of it. And then there's actually even a feed where you can go in and like ask questions and people will answer like, what are you guys wearing to the what so-and-so party? And they'll answer you there. So there's that. I did want to say on Friday night, there is a diamond party that I've been invited to, and I get to bring one person with me. Of my 3 coaches, I'm just going to take the person that has, I feel like the only fair way to do this is just to take the person with the highest Success Club numbers. So, so far, as of right now, that's Alexis. And so Alexis and I will be going to a diamond party. But for those of you who are not going to that, I have an event for you guys to go to as well, so you're not just like hanging out in the hotel room. I mean, you're welcome to do that, and you're welcome to go do what you want to do, but I have like Lise and a lot of people from our team who are doing something Friday night that I want you to go to if that's what you want. So there's that. Yeah, and I'm just really excited, like really, really excited. This is like the lowest numbers we've had for Summit from our team just because of the worst timing of the year for basically everybody. And I'm really excited to meet a lot of you. Like Alexis and Bronte, this will be the first time I've ever met you guys in real life, which is psycho to me. So really excited. And I want, okay, so this virtual gym girl, oh, sorry, my messages are showing up here. Okay, so this virtual gym girl flash sale group, which is not loading for some reason right now, I'm going to start posting in it a lot more regularly, like going live in there regularly and giving updates on the Morning Meltdown 100 as we go, so that the people in that group who never did anything, who like joined because they were interested but then never, you know, hit the buy button or whatever it was that they will start seeing progress. Like I'll go in there and start doing like at least every 20 days, doing a 20-day update on what the program's doing, what was surprised me about it, what progress I'm seeing, what progress our girls are seeing. And I would love if you guys also posted some of your progress pictures in there as we go, just so, first of all, we give each other credibility. And then also so these people can like really see like, oh, they weren't just blowing smoke. Like this is a legit program and all of that. So you guys feel free to use this as an ongoing sneak peek group just to keep girls interested and show them what's going on. And then from month to month, we'll still run it as a sneak peek for that day. So I'll redo all the posts so that they'll see those again. It'll be fresh in their mind. So there's that. I just wanted to tell you guys that really quick. And then, oh shoot. No, I need to go back to Facebook. I need to show you guys this. For those of you who don't have Morning Meltdown yet, here's what it looks like course, it's being weird. I did want to show you what it looks like in case you haven't purchased yet, so you can see what that looks like. It is right here. And so starting today, well, I mean, starting the minute you buy it, you get the program materials, which is the B100 book and the Getting Started Guide and all of that under program materials. So even if you only order digital access and you didn't get the accessories that come with it, you still get those books. They just come in PDF form instead. So you can get those here. Then you get to go to the workout list, and then it will show you the mini meltdown 5-pack, which, just so you guys know, this mini meltdown 5-pack, like, it's very, very doable for a beginner. Like, very doable. I was honestly like, it's over? I didn't even like freak out over anything. So she modifies every move here to like the basic modification and has you do it. So I really love that because I feel like it's the first program that doesn't scare people off. Like, I've had a lot where people are like, I can't do that. I tried the first workout and I can't do it. And I'm like, no. Like, just modify. They don't want to modify. So I love that this makes you do the modifications. It doesn't even give you the hard moves yet, and it lets you feel like you're succeeding right out of the gate. Then you can go to phase 1, and these are the actual first 10 workouts of Morning Meltdown. So basically, we'll be able to get started with those and actually do those. And notice it goes from 20 minutes here to 30 minutes here. And to be honest with you guys, I'm probably going to go straight to those next time just because I personally enjoy a little bit more of a challenge. But this is awesome for people starting off. I'm so excited they did that. So there's that. Also know that you can send someone this link right here where you just go to the Morning Meltdown and you can play that sample workout right here. So I have a lot of customers asking me, where do I get the sample workout? If you don't want to send them to Facebook or if you don't want to send them to YouTube, which I don't like to do anymore because YouTube has a lot of negative things to say about Beachbody just because there's negative people out there. You can play the sample workout right here, no matter if you have a Beachbody On Demand account or not. Like, literally, it's just there for anyone to try. So there's that. And then within our group, really quick before I go into my inviting process, because I'm trying to go in order here, but I want to do like a Morning Meltdown intro call. So anyone who's doing the Morning Meltdown with us can join this call, can ask questions. We'll explain the program to them. I'll explain how I'm doing it, because what's cool about this is, like, I had a girl today, she was like, do I have to do 7 workouts a week? Like, I just go straight through the program? I was like, no, you do it on your own pace. So I want to have a call to explain that to girls and like tell them that they do not have to live up to anyone else's expectations with this program. Like, you do it in a way that serves your body and you're not killing yourself. You know, like, I want them to be able to feel that. And also to walk them through the 3 different nutrition plans, because even though that's helpful that we have freedom in nutrition, for some women that freaks them out because they don't know which one to choose, so they don't choose any. So I want to kind of walk them through the 3 different nutrition programs and help them pick the one that's best for them. And then what's cool about that is I will record that. And then from that point on, anytime someone joins the Morning Meltdown, you send them that recording so they are getting an intro call that explains it to them. And you don't have to answer a bajillion questions because that video will answer it. That's how I do things in the past, but I've never opened it up to you guys just because I honestly didn't think you'd care. But this time I want to be able to do this intro call as a team and then send that to any client from that point forward that buys it. So, because that really helped me in the past just to keep people informed and not just feel like they're jumping into a program halfway and don't know what's going on and losing people. So with that being said, I want to talk about, and I want to do a weekly call as well, which I have not been very successful at just because kids make my life so unpredictable. You moms with young kids know that. And even like Amber with you chasing Aurora around, like, you just know how unpredictable life is with kids. So I would love to see every Thursday night or at least every other week Thursday night call just to see how girls are doing on their nutrition, for them to ask questions, for us to even put together a meal plan together for the next coming week. Just anything like that would be helpful, and then also foster a sense of community. So that's something I plan on doing. You feel free to partake in that or not. Like, once again, I'm not making you do anything here as a coach, but I am offering this to you if you do want that. And then lastly, I wanted to go to our team. Where is it? Team United Legacy. Okay, so I have not updated this yet, but I will as soon as the call is over. But I wanted to show you guys the format of how I am starting conversations and how I am inviting people. So just to start things off, I am finding people to connect with. I am finding people to talk to based on what other accounts that I like to follow or friends. So one thing that I do that I've been doing recently is I immediately, and this is key, I will make a post, and then for the next 20 minutes, so make sure after you make a post, you have 20 minutes to do this. I make a post, and then I immediately for 20 minutes will go to my friends' accounts that I actually jive with. Don't go to a friend that you don't really love, or you're going to find more people that you don't really love. Find a friend that you jive with, and then go through her follower account, and then see who you'd like to follow. Like, who are people that you would genuinely want to be friends with? And then just follow those people. And so here's how this works, because everyone's so on guard these days. Most of the time I'll click follow and it will say requested, and I can't go to their page just because they haven't approved me yet. But if I can go to their page, if it lets me follow them immediately because it's not private, I will then go to their page, I will like a few things, and I will genuinely comment on something. Not, oh my gosh, cute shirt. Like I'll genuinely say something helpful. Now, if they haven't posted in like 4 weeks, that makes it really, really hard, but you can still find something, I don't know, or at least like some things, and then I'll just move on. The goal is for them to follow you back, or at least come to your page and see what you're all about. And they may not follow you back, and that's okay, because they're not your people. They're someone else's people. And other people are doing that to the other people because they're your people. So just know that that's okay. That's totally normal. Then after that, hopefully your engagement goes up a little. You make those call to action posts, and here is how I'm finding my people. When I make a call to action post, like for example, on Monday when it was launch day, I was like, it's here, and I was freaking out. And I explained what the challenge group looked like. And then I said, drop an I'm interested below if you're interested. I'll be honest, I expect nothing from those. Like when I get a comment, I'm like, holy crap, someone actually commented, because they don't usually work. Like they don't. You have to do them if you're running a business to prove that you're running a business or that you actually have something to invite to, but it's very rare that anyone ever says anything back. So don't be upset when that happens. But then I go to who liked it, and I don't just like target them, but I will say, hey, thanks for the like on my post. And how did I say this? It may be here. I'm trying to figure out. This is why I pulled this up. Okay, so here's the post that I pretty much made the other day. Holding this in, I'm about to burst. I'm looking for 10 girls that are ready to stop making excuses and make it happen. Blah, 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 blah. Drop an I'm interested if that sounds like something for you. Then invite anyone who liked or commented. Option 1. And be real and be you. Don't just copy and paste what I say here because it's what I do. Like, you really need to be you. But also, you need, maybe you are not confident in what we have to offer. You need to invite someone to this as authentically excited as you really are. Sometimes we hold back because we know we're excited, but maybe they won't be excited. So I don't know, maybe I should just like kind of like play it cool. Don't play it cool. Like if you're excited about it, type how you would type when you're excited. And so I'll say, hey, I know it's late, but I felt like I needed to send you this. You were once interested. And this obviously depends on if this girl was once interested. And, you know, you have to tailor it to who it is that liked your post. I know you were once interested in the fitness challenges I run on a monthly basis. Would you be open to hearing about the newest ones you can do with me? And honestly, on this one, like I said, I'm going to go and tailor this to make it more 100, Morning Meltdown 100 specific. But that's the basic message I send every single time I invite. Or I'll do this option 2 here, or just whatever. Right now, since I'm gearing toward a specific group, I'll make it a more specific to Morning Meltdown. But that's that's how it is. Then, when they say yes or maybe, or I'm not sure, what's it like, or what, and here's a big thing that a lot of us mess up on. a lot of us will send this message, and the first thing someone sends back is, yeah, how much is it? Don't answer that, because you're saying you have this accountability group, and then all of a sudden you're coming at her with a price, but she doesn't know what you're actually offering. So she's going to see 160 or 210 or whatever and run the other direction because she doesn't really understand what it is you're doing. So when someone says to me, hey, yeah, I'd love to hear about it, but how much is it first? I'll say, well, before I go to, right here, I'll say great or whatever, however it's appropriate to respond. I'll say, before I give you the price, before I go too deep into detail, let me tell you that this is a test group and this is the goal to get you killer results. I'm looking for women who are willing to commit to this program, blah, blah, blah. Do you think you can commit to that? Because I don't want to give them a price until they know what it is that I'm going to hold them to. You know what I mean? Otherwise, you're going to be like, no, thank you, next. And so then they'll say, oh, yeah, I can commit to that. Or this is exactly what I've been looking for. Or, oh, my goodness, the summer is so, I need a routine. This is perfect. So then I say, awesome, this is the program I'll be doing with you and guiding you through. And then I'll talk about the morning meltdown. But here's what I've been doing with this one is I'll say, here is the sample workout, give it a look and tell me what you think. I don't say try it. I don't say you have to do it before you tell me. I just say give it a look or like check it out. I don't say you have to do the workout before you can tell me what you think. Check it out and tell me what you think about it. Then they'll come back and say yes, or I don't know, it's too much jumping, or I don't know about, I don't like redheads, or whatever stupid excuse they're going to give you at that point. And then once they do that, you give them the options. Now, again, you give them the price options, and you don't just send them that picture and then step back. Like, you can't just give them all these price options and then just be like, peace out. I'm going to come back later and then say, well, she ghosted me and never replied or never said anything back. Well, I would too if someone just dropped a bunch of prices and then left me hanging high and dry without explaining anything. After I give that price picture, that's when I then do a voice message, because that's when it's more crucial than ever to show them that you are a human and that you are not scamming them and that you are real and you care about them. So that is when, after I give them that price picture, I will then do a voice message. And this is genuinely how it goes every time. Hey, so usually my customers start off with the base package with Shakeology, because the focus of Shakeology is more just on good nutrition that fuels the body. However, I do everything that you see in the better package because I really love the muscle recovery that I get from Recover, and I love Energize because it's a clean source of energy that really helps me get through my workouts. So either option that you choose is really, really good. You're going to see awesome results. I just wanted to let you know kind of how I break that down. Like, seriously, super simple, but that is how I get people to message me back. It's because I'm a person to them. And it's also because I have a system that I give them. And I did this because I did this for 2 years before I figured out this system. And I'll never forget when I finally implemented this and I thought, oh my gosh, this is what I've been missing for 2 years. If you don't have a system with your conversations where you're still a person and you're still responding to their questions and concerns, like sometimes they will throw me a hurdle. Like, it doesn't always just go that way. Like the other day I had a girl who was like, I'm not actually looking to lose weight. I'm actually looking to gain weight. Can you help me with that? I'm like, oh, yeah, I can help you with that too. Like, we can figure out a nutrition plan specifically for you and get you to where you can bulk a little bit more than you lose. And so, like, you're going to have some little things here and there. So respond to those. But basically, this is how all of my conversions happen. And here's the thing too. A lot of people, this is like, and it's totally personal to you. So like, I'm not saying this is the only way to make it work, but this is the way that I make it work without wasting my time. And I hate to say that, but I think there's a lot of coaches out there that waste time with aimless conversations and never get to the invite, or when they do get to the invite, it gets awkward and weird and cold. And it's because they weren't clear from the outset what their intentions were. Like, there are a lot of social media influencers that I follow, and they'll send me a message and they're like, hey, what do you do? I help people grow their Instagram account, or I help this or that or this or that. And I'm not offended because that's who they are. And they're being real and genuine with me on the outset. So for me, for my first message to be, hey girl, thanks for the like. I saw blah, 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 blah. Would you be interested? That's not offensive. Now they may not answer back, but it's not offensive because right out of the gate, I'm telling them who I am and what I'm able to help them with. And so like, you have to look at it that way. Well, I shouldn't say that. You don't have to, but for me, it works for me to look at it that way because I'm being direct, and people really appreciate that right now. There are so many, Instagrammers out there trying to make a hot buck off of someone, and they get all awkward and weird and try to create this relationship that's not actually there. And then when they do go in for the invite, it's like, oh, I thought you were my friend. You know what I mean? Where it gets like weird. So I like to just right from that out of the gate, I tell them, hey, here's what I do. If you're like on board, let's do this. If you want to wait, that's cool. If you're not on board, we can still be friends then. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I approach it all. And I just want to let you guys understand that that's how I'm doing things. Like that is when you're saying, what's Lauren's secret? How is she doing anything? Or how is Alexis doing this? Or how is Carly doing this? And by the way, you guys, we have, actually, I'm just going to pull it up and give people shout outs. I'm just going to do it. You'll see my back office, but that's fine with me. But when you're seeing us and you're like, how are they doing it? It's because we're just having those conversations and walking them through that process. And then I had one of you guys the other day say, well, I have so many people telling me no. And I will tell you this, I'm going to be honest with everyone in this group. I invite at minimum 300 people a month, and only 5 or 10 tell me yes. So do the math there. If you're only asking 100 people a month, you really might not get anyone saying yes. And I'll say this too, that's not just Beachbody, that's every business out there. It's every business out there. It's just if you're going to let your feelings get hurt because it's not someone else's priority right now, then you're probably not going to succeed. You have to understand that everyone is getting told no at a massive rate, but they just keep going to find the yeses. They keep going to find the people that do need this right now. And then all those people that tell me no usually come to me 6, 8, 10 months later saying, hey, I wasn't ready yet, or Transform 20 didn't sound very good to me, but Morning Meltdown looks awesome. You have to just keep going because you don't know when someone's going to need it, what program's going to really strike them, just what their life situation is from that point to this point. And that's where I get all my Success Club points from here are all the people that have told me no in the past. Like, you just have to keep going. Okay, so let me show this. We have 9 new coaches in our organization, you guys, in 2 days. So let me give some shout outs here. All right, we've got Stephanie with a coach, Alexis with a coach, and this is actually Alexis too, because this is her mother that she is sponsoring coaches under so that she can make it to Diamond, which is going to be soon, let me tell you. So she has sponsored 3 coaches here. And then Courtney sponsored a coach, which, by the way, will get her to Emerald on Thursday. So as of Emerald, as of Thursday morning, she'll be an Emerald coach for the first time. And then Chelsea, so just so you guys know, she will actually be sponsoring another coach who is like right there about to sign up. But she's sponsored, this is her sister who is going to be an active coach on our team now. And then she's also sponsoring another one. But look at this, you guys, this is nuts. Alexis, how far are you from being Diamond? Let's just get excited.
I'm 1 coach away.
Oh, that's torture.
Yeah.
That's torture.
Yeah, it is torture.
I'm so excited.
And I'm just like,
because you said you will
can't
be
even
by Summit. That's 8
right.
days, and I fully believe that can happen. Oh my gosh. Okay. So is Anna an Emerald then?
Well, she just has to sign up Chris. So
gotcha.
She's just been kind of hanging out, waiting. So that one, I'm just like chalking that one up to like I have Anna. So
oh my god.
Yeah. So my mom is one of my coaches. She's just a discount coach, but I told her that when her friend Carol wanted to sign up, I'm like, I'm signing Carol up under you.
Yeah.
As a discount coach. And she's like, okay.
Yeah, right. It's like my mom's like, okay, whatever.
Yeah, it doesn't matter to her. But I'm like, you're going to be an emerald, and then you can start making. She's like, I'm not into that, but that's okay. That's cool.
Oh my gosh, that's so. I didn't realize you were one. Oh,
yeah.
Okay, so there's that. Also, yeah, there's that. If you'll notice, by the way, if you guys are looking in your back office and you're panicking, they are not updating Success Club points right now because there was such a surge on Monday that they're just getting caught up to that. So I'm sure by like 2 or 3 more days that'll be caught up. So there's that. I did want to say, what was it? Oh, I told some of you guys this, but not everybody. I woke up like about a week ago to a really strange invite on Facebook, and I couldn't really figure out what it was. It was from Mary Day, who is at Beachbody headquarters. Hang on, my computer's about to die. Okay. She's at Beachbody headquarters, but I got a weird invite that said like Northeast Rockstar Coaches or something like that. And I was like, what is this? And when I went to the group that she had invited me to, it was because our team, she said, we were en route to be Premier or Elite. And I was like, holy cow, we're doing it. Like January, I was scared out of my mind. I was like, oh, do I really want to tell them that I think we could be Elite? Like then I'll put pressure on them and I'll scare them and they'll all quit because they'll just think that all I care about is blah, blah, blah. But lo and behold, as if it's a surprise to me, you guys are doing it. I'm just so proud of you all, like crazy proud of what I'm seeing you guys do. And like, I knew you could do it. So anyways, we're getting there. I'm pumped. Once Alexis hits diamond, we will then be, so we got this first little doodad for our team trophy. Once Alexis or whoever, it doesn't have to be, it can be someone else too. But whoever hits diamond first, that gets us team leader. So we'll get another rung on our trophy. And then the next person who hits diamond will get the next one. And so on and so forth. So this is a big deal, you guys. I want to cry. Okay. Are there any questions that you guys have pertaining to Morning Meltdown or anything that I just said at all? And was it helpful? Was it even helpful? Okay. I am excited about the intro call. I'm thinking Friday or Saturday or Sunday. I'm open to any of those days. What are your thoughts on that? And a time that you think would work best for challengers?
I mean, I'm always team morning, so just to knock it out, get it out of the way. That way I don't have to we can just be done and then move on. Not that it because I do think this is important, but at the same time, especially with a little kid, you know, we're going through our terrible twos. So I've missed out on a lot of the call today because we just can't be content. So I'll go back and rewatch it.
Okay, so I'm thinking probably either Friday morning or Saturday morning. Probably Saturday, just because a lot of our people work. What time on Saturday morning do you think would be best?
I don't care.
Is this a good time?
To me. Yeah.
Or earlier?
I don't care.
I don't either.
Anytime Saturday morning is fine.
Okay, I'll do a poll in our group and then we'll just go off of that. Okay, cool. That's all I've got. That's it. Okay. Congratulations, guys. We're almost team leaders. Bye.
Bye.